talking, you are muted, so just let that be known. Nope. Yeah, did I fuck up the spraying beyond repair? Maybe. Maybe. That is a crying shame, considering how I was just using it.
That's genuinely disappointing.
How many clicks is that with the spring since we started?
I don't know.
Have you kept track? Oh, fuck me.
No.
Maybe the recording.
I'm not going through the recording to find out.
Okay, wait, it's spinning freely now. I think I fixed it. I fixed it. Revolvers are God's gift to mankind. Thank you, Lord. This one's for your name.
Only that one. Every other one is to mine.
No, every one of them is just his power being delivered onto the world. But, yeah, that's a fun little place. That was an entirely random encounter. You guys could have fought the caretaker.
That would have just been rude.
Funnily enough, I made this random encounter after you guys had like started going to the Wayward Outpost, as you obviously can tell. That caretaker had a heart of gold.
Right.
Nice.
That was one of the ones. Well, was one of the creatures where it's like, yeah, it's such a nice creature. It has a heart of gold, literally. So it literally had a heart of gold. I was typing. Yeah, we finished early.
So question, was I being snappish today? Because it didn't occur to me that I was.
No. No offense or anything, but I don't think that was on your end or on anyone's end, really, other than Dragana's. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Everything was the same as it normally is.
Right. Yeah, I sent her PM anyway, regardless. Just to make sure she doesn't
polite, yeah.
Nice of you.
Personally.
Whatever, it's a shorter recording session today. Yeah, I just realized, I've been clicking this whole time. Are you still recording? I'm curious as to how many times I click this.
I mean, yeah, it's still going.
Oh, hell yeah, I can keep increasing the counter.
I will just stop it right now. No. That'll be like a 3-minute video.
If you want, just keep clicking.
I am going to destroy this fucking chart.
Hell yeah, dude. It's just like how I almost destroyed this room.
I'm assuming we did.
We did not.
Get 2 rounds.
We are still at the pond.
Yeah, we kind of debated it, but then it's like there's only like 2 of us. There's like 2 other people.
2 out of the original 4.
Yeah.
And considering how this is like mainly like a martial endeavor, like I feel like it's only fair that Marshall's special touch in the matter of diplomacy and the like. So
yeah, that scene's gonna be very different without him, honestly.
I tried to do Marshall justice, so I really did, but I just don't have your wit and charm. So yeah. Ain't them's the breaks. But yeah. Now you know there are places out there that don't have anything. Like, not everything's an interesting encounter. Sometimes the place is just a place.
Sometimes places exist. Sometimes it's the house.
And it will fuck your brain up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you leave one house, go to the other, and discover, oh, this house is fucking empty. Bye.
You guys were correct though in thinking that if you just go to one side, you're like constantly, you'll just come out the other side, like Pac-Man.
It loops.
Yeah. So if you went past, there are 3 wells total.
Okay.
Those were just straight up for his convenience, the creator.
Right.
Because obviously you don't want to go across the entire fucking realm to get a well when there's one there. Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, why was one better than the others? Well, better, quote unquote, gilded.
Oh, those were the doorway ones.
Oh, okay.
The creature was just sort of programmed to just sort of constantly move it. which is why I picked it up at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when someone came in from the non-backdoor way, they would have like been spat out from that respective place.
That's a good point. When
is the next game?
Yeah, theoretically.
I don't know.
Uh,
I mean, I could do Tuesdays and Thursdays and shit, but I know some of us are weekday people, so
I mean, I could do either of those days next week. That'd be fine with me.
What, Tuesday or Thursday?
Yeah. I'm loosey-goosey. Although I am now looking at my schedule and it's like I'm scheduled for a lot of days. That's super fun. And then apparently
you're the opposite of me.
You have no time, but you also have school, so there's compensation.
Yeah, everyone's hours at my workplace are getting slashed because we're not getting enough business apparently. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck because I want free time, so feel free to take my shit away. I don't care.
Oh, sweet! I have 2 weeks with no on-campus class.
Nice.
Yo, nice.
Actually, one of the partners, because we don't say coworkers, we say partners at Starbucks for some fucking reason.
I call them my dudes.
My dudes. I'll take that one. So one of my dudes got scheduled for like a week solid, and the manager's like, "Oh, right, I can't do that. Could you have someone swap with you?" And I'm sitting here like, "What the shit?"
Sounds like my manager, straight up.
Yeah. I don't blame her.
The schedule is in your hands, and yet you still make a mistake on it, and then like you have us like lose because of it. Like, what the fuck?
Whatever. She did me a solid before, so I could make it to a game once. So I decided, yeah, sure, I'll just take it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I owe you one, and now I owe no more debts.
You know how it is with you know how it is with mortals, right?
I'm fucked. What'd you say?
You know how it is with mortals?
Basically.
They have such peculiar issues in their lives. Their ephemeral lives.
Ephemeral.
Enchantment.
I know, fucking Sandal was the greatest. Even though I never did any enchanting my first playthrough. I need these runes! And then you sort of do it, because I ended up giving them much to the Dwarven faction in that game, so I was like, hell yeah. In terms of next game, I honestly don't know.
The future. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, sure.
I think we have... Oh yeah, my maternal grandparents are visiting on the 3rd, I think.
Well, we're not having a game on the 3rd, because I'm working at BlizzCon, so...
Yeah.
Second and third are no-goes from me, so...
I could probably do Tuesday or Thursday this week.
Interesting.
One or the other.
We shall keep that in mind. It'd probably be Thursday if we want to get Terran in. That being said, we should probably wrap this stuff up before we jump back and have SEMA. Or, you know what? No, knowing us, we'll spend like 3 hours in that fucking town. Yeah.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. Like, Straego is like, it could be as quick as you guys want.
Yeah.
It can literally just be, oh, can I find Regis? Here is, I am the Regis, hello. And then you'll give him the letters, like, I see you are looking for our best ores. I can give you our best ores, but it will cost you this amount. And then you'll be like, sure, I will pay whatever amount it is, and then you leave. While one of you goes out to buy food and drinks. Like, it can be as quick as possible. It will only get complicated when you guys try to, like, lower the price that they set for you. Or, like, do other shit, you know? Like, or buy other shit. Like, yeah. Like, they may rip you off, but if you're willing to pay, then they won't mind, and you won't mind, so therefore nothing happens.
I really want to find out if ore has a certain sound to it. I'm really curious about this.
I could tell you the answer, but I think we'll say that for next time.
They probably do. A different tune, different instrument, maybe.
And I really want to listen to what the sounds are underground. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you guys will be going underground for this. Not deep underground.
But
It's more like you walk into a room which is constructed underground. It's not a room, more like a complex.
Bearing in mind Silphwall.
Bearing in mind Silphwall.
Yeah. How much does Aldrich know about dwarf customs and how dwarves are, what their opinion is on magic and magic users?
Dwarven customs, you probably would know, similar to what I mentioned earlier. Silphwall doesn't like dwarf. Silphwall doesn't like any race that's not Nevros or human, but Nevros are human, so go figure. But dwarves are, of all the people, non-race or non-human race people that they deal with, dwarves are the highest, and that's solely because you have to share the fucking mountain with them in Silphwall. There's a lot of Silphwall talk about dwarven military stuff, and there is like a cultural exchange joint training exercise in which there is, at any given time, one amount of provincial troops stationed inside the Dwarven Mountains, and then vice versa, the dwarves pull some of theirs and put it on the surface. The amount reciprocates, so if someone sends a platoon, they'll send a platoon. Someone sends a company, they'll send a company. I think right now it's a full company.
How big is a company compared to a platoon?
There are multiple platoons in a single company.
Okay. How many people are in a platoon?
Okay, I have a fucking chart for this.
I should have probably just looked up a chart, honestly. I'm gonna make you do the work now, though.
Now, I have a basic military chart here.
Sorry, cat.
Okay, so... there's a lot of span here, which I don't mind in a narrative sense, so go me. 4 to 10 soldiers in a squad, 3 to 4 squads in a platoon, and then 3 to 4 platoons in a company. So minimum amount, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 3 is 36.
So
there you go.
36 units, maximum...
Like, maximum of 10 times 4 times 4.
A number 80. So, in that range.
It's not 80, it's 160, my dude.
Shut up.
Yeah. So yeah.
I put 8 times that times...
We'll just round it to 100.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah.
Just round it to 100.
See, what I did there was I added the 2 4s together and not multiplied the 2 4s, so yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so 4 times 4 times 10.
Yeah.
Which is 160, or 3 times 3 times 4, which is 9 times 4, 36. This might be incredibly correct. I can only trust the internet so much, but it works for whatever purposes I'm using it for.
Yeah.
So yeah.
A large number.
Going back to it, yeah, I think you probably know the equivalent of Cares, considering Cares is like roughly raised distantly by a dwarf. So, Dwarven customs regarding magic, however, they don't really have one opinion over another for it. I suppose they look at magic in a much more positive sense than the provinces.
More pragmatic, perhaps?
More pragmatic, definitely. But, like, they don't fear magic to the same way, like, provincials do. They don't fear magic users in that sense either. To them, and going back to the pragmatic thing, I was thinking this before you even said pragmatic just now, they very much see magic as a tool. They don't see it in the provincial way as, yeah, it's a tool, but it's a tool at a cost, and, potential dalliance, and corruption, and stuff like that. No, to them, it's a tool, through and through. Or a weapon. Which, like, does put some safety regulations on, like, not using magic everywhere, especially evocation magic in the fucking mines and stuff like that. But that's not necessarily due to magic. That's just due to the nature of their living. But yeah, in terms of magic, they're better.
Yeah, you don't want to set off a fireball in a place with limited oxygen.
Exactly. So that's sort of the look of it.
I mean, just think of it. Torches underground. It would be so smoke-filled, it's crazy. Unless they have some sort of modern-day gaslight.
I mean, they do have... This is where magic comes in. Magic crystals. which sort of just glow, like your light spell. So
That makes a lot more sense.
I mean, there are magic crystals just that exist in nature, like the ones in Chedamir's little time in the lake with the Shasuva, the margin tiers. So the premise of using magic crystals as lights is not a foreign thing to the dwarves. But back in the day, it would have been along the lines of, like Avatar: Last Airbender, the like Lover's Cave, where there's those like rocks that just glow, like whenever the lights are out. It's sort of like initially it would have been more like that, where it's like we took the rocks, we put them there. We don't make the rocks, we sort of found some. Nowadays they can just make the fucking rocks, so expansion like sort of increased as a result from that.
Cool. No, I was thinking the non-magical torches.
Yeah, non-magical torches probably don't have.
Because you'd be much more effective and cost efficient with something like an oil lantern. And you wouldn't have to replace them as often, and they wouldn't create a lot of smoke.
In terms of technological advances, I see.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing about world. To me, any world of magic, like technology, will advance alongside magic and incorporate it, most likely. But in terms of like just raw without magic, raw technological progress, I would say it's probably a risk versus reward, cost versus benefit sort of thing. Then some places probably have it, and then magic crystals are relatively permanent, but they're a long-term investment, which might not necessarily be necessary for some firms and things like that. Very economic, very much my field. Yeah, at that point, it's honestly just a matter of which city you're in or which outpost or wherever. And then a matter of how many mages are there? Are there no mages? Okay, we're going to go to the technological side, go use the lanterns. Or, yeah, we're in the biggest city, under the mountains, there's a lot of mages. So prices for these crystals are relatively low, not immensely, but relatively low. And then stuff like that. Yeah. So, this is my professors say this. The true answer to any economic thing, it depends. It depends.
Relativity.
Exactly.
How
So, yeah,
big
it depends here. Yeah. It depends on where you're going. For these edge towns, these surfacer towns, which is what they're referred to as, and I guess that's something you would know. Surface towns are 90% of the time designated trade towns between underground and surface. Sometimes they're actual towns. Sometimes. Probably none here in the margin claw, but there are probably a couple in the margin town. So in the Eastern Mountains. Which is also why the Heartlands have their according accent. It's because the dwarves and people in the Heartlands got along too well, and it just sort of spread. So you can thank the dwarves for that.
Yeah, if someone starts talking Dwarvish, it's going to be, because I do that without thinking, a chameleon. That's why my Aldrich became more and more American sounding.
Haha! Well, when we get to the Heartlands, you'll start seeing the accent pop up literally everywhere.
So even if I switch accent, it's not because Aldrich speaks Dwarven all of a sudden, it's because I don't notice.
No, that's fair, I figured. There's always some voice inconsistencies. We're not a bunch of nerdy-ass voice actors playing D&D. So, keeping accent consistency between sessions and stuff like that is actually, pretty... not hard, but it is something that takes, a good amount of focus. Or practice. Me and Pavel, God, I'm pretty sure that's changed accents, literally every other time he's talked, so... yeah.
It's consistent enough that you're like, that's Pavel, but besides that...
Yeah, well, that's because he's the only one that speaks in that accent in the room, so, it's immediately identifiable. But if I try doing that for, Pavel's brother, and Pavel's dad...
oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you won't be able to fucking... yeah, they'll all have the same accent, and it'll be, impossible to tell who's who.
The most interesting thing about Pavel is his... not so much the accent, it's more the socialect. He has a very specific way of speaking. He is prone to certain phrases. So that's the That's the identifier for me with paddle, personally.
All right, fair. If they're super girly and fucking extra ath, you can guess it's Valeska. If they don't talk at all that much, you can assume it's either Cedric or Connor, and then Connor's the one with the accent there. Although Connor does now, he talks significantly more than Cedric, so I guess you can start identifying him easily. And that was a Noah. You can hear my smile when I speak as her.
I mean,
And then-
you can still say the difference between an accent and a dialect is that a dialect has grammatical features, whereas an
that is
accent
true.
generally has pronunciation differences.
Fair.
Because you can have any kind of accent and speak any dialect with that accent. It gets really rabbit hole-y.
It depends, is what I'm hearing. So
Yes, you could speak
French.
Scottish with a Swedish accent, and it would sound really strange.
Funny, I have a friend. He's Portuguese, and when he told me, like, because I told him I never heard Portuguese before. He's like, yeah, not surprising. We're in SoCal. Most people here speak Spanish. But yeah, I told him I never heard Portuguese, and he described it to me before speaking it to me that it is Spanish with a Russian accent. And then he spoke it to me, and then I immediately knew what he meant. It's Spanish with a Russian accent. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then he did it. I was like, oh shit. You're right, though. Yeah, it just has that sort of like more bassy vibe that Russian has. It's really weird. Really confused me. But I was like, hey, that's how we had to identify Portuguese from Spanish very well. Easy.
Everybody knows Vlad.
Vlad.
In a one shot I did, we had a wandering merchant that I DM'd as a Russian accent merchant named Vlad. That's apparently everybody knows. It became a thing.
Everybody knows Vlad.
Blood. I'm gonna break this shirt.
Do it. You won't.
No, I ordered a new chair, so it'll be here on Monday, and then I can.
Oh, then
just
yeah, break that one. Then you have like a day to break it in. I want a sledgehammer. I to that.
I don't need a sledgehammer. I need to stretch. I just
Stretch hammer.
Yeah, the other chair was like $100, so I hope it lasts more than like 2 years or something.
Hey, 2 years over for $100. I'm just saying that's not bad. It's $50 a year.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
But
I'm great at holding a conversation right now. My head is not.
you should have taken medicine, my dude.
I did, and I still have a headache.
Then you might need food, sleep, or drink, like water, not like alcohol or alcohol. I don't know.
Do you usually drink caffeine?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Do you not have caffeine today?
Nah.
Oh,
There you go.
nerd, getting with symptoms.
It's mostly because I drink way too much coffee at work, so I'm just like, I'm just
So?
gonna try not drinking as much, and then I had.
That's
like,
dumb.
Well,
That's dumb. Jack yourself in, like IV drip
into the system.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm just gonna make like an entire pot of French roast tomorrow, and or French press, and just chug that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's
yeah,
still
dude.
boiling hot.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Iron stomach and burned throat. Yeah, come on.
That's how that works, right? Oh wait, what's that game?
It is now. Yes, that game.
Fallout 76 is a game that's happening.
Yeah, it is a game that's happening.
I only mention it in case you guys want to get it, because if I can get people together that actually want to play that and not be by myself in a multiplayer game, I might get it.
I've contemplated getting it, and so have other friends of mine, but at the same time, it's like, I got burned with Fallout 4, dude.
Fallout, not really my thing.
Yeah.
Understandable. Understandable. If I get it, I'll let you know. We'll see.
Sure.
Waiting to hear the reviews about it.
Yeah. Apparently, sorry, I saw a news article the other day that was like, oh, this game is gonna be released with stupendous bugs, and they're apologizing for it. It's like, how about you fucking release a game?
Well, no, I think they're announcing that for the beta.
Yeah.
So the beta happened for Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
This, the beta is so stupid. Each beta session only lasts 4 hours, and they just randomly tell you, and this happened.
Okay, it's going now. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, that's literally it. Yeah, so I was like, all right, good beta test, dudes.
That's a bad design choice.
I don't fucking know.
Why is it 4 hours?
I don't fucking know. I don't work for Bethesda. If I were, I wouldn't be working at a boba shop.
Fair enough. Go to BlizzCon. Good job, Blizzard. Bada boom.
Of course, yeah.
Just skip the bada bing.
Bada bing. Bada bing, bada boom.
Ooh, I'm tired, and I should. If I go to bed now, I can
Don't.
wake up at like. Well, here's the thing. I can wake up at like midnight or 2 o'clock and have like a couple hours before work.
That's bad, dude.
I know, but also, it's
Don't be a nerd.
A game theory.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I deserve that one. Fuck that show. Anyways, show.
I will say.
Fuck, I'm getting this game. It's
You in 76?
No, I'm getting Lethal League Blaze.
Oh, the expansion of Lethal League? Yeah.
It's not an expansion, but it basically is an expansion.
It's an expansion. Let's see.
It's a good game.
Whatever,
It's
I
a
never
really
played it.
simple and good game.
Oh, I see it. Never played it.
I will
Look
buy it.
Look at that. You yawned. Nah, I fucking sleep on that shit. I don't have time to do shit anyways. If I did, I'd be able to write those fucking stories.
I mean, you could have been working on that for the past, like, hour.
Nah, I'm brain dead already. This is what happens. I sort of need recovery time because I'm about to go out in, like, at 7, which is, like, what, a couple hours? So I sort of need to recover in that time because I'm going out to eat with, like, some coworkers.
Oh, cool.
And, like, they know, like, some of them know I play D&D. But, like, my other friends, I have 2, like, high school friends that worked in the same place as me.
Mm-hmm.
And they've told people what happens when I go to hang out places after playing D&D and I start mimicking people's accents without intention. So I sort of don't want that to happen today.
Because they'll point it out, everyone will notice, and you'll just be the center of attention.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm going to, like, an Asian place, and no offense to Asian people, but our accents are pretty damn severe, and I don't sound Asian at all. So if I start mimicking your accent, I might just come off as offensive, which is not my intent.
To be honest, Crash, you do sound very Asian American.
Fair.
That's because I live in SoCal. Because I live in SoCal. Where it's literally, like, the densest fucking Asian population. I don't sound like Texan or anything as much as I wish.
Yeehaw.
Although I do know there's a significant Chinese population in Texas that said it's so weird.
That's...
Seeing like a Chinese person speaking of this thick-ass Texan accent, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. My real people.
My dudes.
My real people. Let me come on down.
I'm gonna drive all the way down to LA, say hi, and then just drive home.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like, if you want to hang out or something, sure, I guess, whatever.
When you get the teleportation magic down, we can start discussing international travel.
Yeah, there you go.
We have to find a way to how to convert Garth into being an elder being.
The last elder being person I converted didn't turn out, Fred. He didn't turn out so well. Consider how we had to end him. Like, it didn't turn out so well.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. We gotta be more selective with our membership these days, I'm just telling you.
Come on! What's the worst that could happen?
We have to kill you.
That's not that bad.
It is when you're an immortal being and you have to die. You know how hard that is to kill each other? So it's fucking impossible. It takes a lot of effort. You guys will learn this when you guys finally kill Scorpius. If you guys finally kill Scorpius.
I was wondering when the drop was gonna come in. It's like, well...
I have the utmost faith in you guys as players as to being able to go kill shit.
I don't. To kill it and keep it... To kill him, yeah, we could probably stab him real good. To keep him dead, that's the bad part.
I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, you guys can kill him right now, but it'll be just immensely luck-based. Because I'll just put it in a clause of any like radiant damage can kill him fully. But it's just a literal matter of random statistical chance of whether or not I allow it to happen.
Right. What if we get Connor, that that fucking blessed scalpel. Hashtag blessed.
Well, no,
that
that's
scalpel.
exactly like my point. Like a holy weapon could, in theory, kill him. He's a being of the void in technicality. But that could be said for any demon, you know, fully killing him. But again, it's just a matter of pure statistical luck chance, which I don't think you guys want to rely on when you guys have the eternal bargain going on.
Yeah. Maybe make luck swing in our favor. And by swing in our favor, I mean make sure it works.
Cheat. Cheat.
Yeah, cheat.
Rig the deck in your favor.
And by that, I mean make the deck only aces, besides like the cards that they draw. Boom.
Exactly.
We need to talk
Computer says no.
You just
You
wait.
just wait. No, yeah, I'm anticipating. Again, there are multiple methods to killing Scorpius. Like, they're all out there. I already have them. Like, fully killing them, that is.
How do we kill Scorpius?
How do you kill
Not
that witch?
enchantment.
Not enchantment.
You charm him to death.
Enchantment. I mean, the other, like, there's other shit I can go on. The peaceful solution exists for, like, most of my villains. It's like Dishonored, you know? It's like playing Dishonored. There's peaceful solutions out.
Look, the peaceful solution exists. Minus the fact that Marshall literally needs to chop off his head and Seaman wants him unbelievably dead.
What is peace and how can I eat it?
Yeah,
What?
it's like, a peaceful solution does exist. It will not be taken. Marshall's a masterpiece.
Yeah,
I
if you
mean-
kill everyone.
Yeah, if everyone is
the-
dead, there's peace.
Inner peace.
Inner peace as you rip their innards out. Gotcha. I will say that I did enjoy tricking the shit out of you because you saw the well and you're just like, oh, hey, we're near Gallivre now.
I'm like, yeah. I figured not, mostly because
Inner peace.
like
Inner
it didn't fit the aesthetic. To be 100% honest, it's just like this doesn't look demon or hell-like. It seems closer to Fae, which is weird. But at the same time, it's like well from hell. Fuck it, let's roll with that. I was honestly looking around for it. They were thinking that the tree was gonna show up, and then you say, "Oh, 50-foot thing comes out of the thing." It's like, oh, fuck.
No, yeah, the trip to Gallivre. TBH.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Next episode.
Will. Fuck, this has hurt my brain. Will Smith? Yes, Will Smith. God damn.
Why is his head so big?
Because he's photoshopped in.
It's Photoshop there. That's not real, isn't it?
Well, I figured it wasn't real, but it's like, jeez.
Yeah, it could be better Photoshop. I will say. Actually, no, I won't say. Actually,
You will say.
you guys want to know? I don't know.
Sure. I don't know what I want to know, but I want to know that I want to know, you know?
Sure.
I think I should get bonus points just for that.
No. Your friend in the Seekers will not be your friend in the Seekers for much long.
For much long.
Grr. Shut up. There's a revolver stealing my soul, okay? I can't help it. And my intelligence.
Is it because we just dipped?
No, I mean, not necessarily that.
Are they gonna die? No.
Potentially. Eventually. Everyone dies.
Depression. Anyways.
No, I'm just telling you right now, Mira is not gonna be your easy way in.
Hmm.
Because, well, you'll see. Or I can tell you. I don't really give a fuck. I feel like it's gonna, like startle Dragana more so, like, than any of you guys, so I don't really care.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, was typing something. Oh, was typing something. He was typing something. Now he's typing
Will
something.
Smith? Yes, Will Smith.
Will Smith's.
What about the...
What about new ship anyway? A new shipment of ironwood. It would put you in better stead with the Seekers. But at the same time, like, it's just a sort of random supply drop as good as the material is, and they have other, like, bigger fish to fry right now. It'll help, but I don't think it'd help as much as, like, doing shit for them.
Yeah.
We need a scapegoat. That's what we need.
Oh, yeah. And, like, there's a reason why... Yeah, out of game, I would just say not give it to him. Like, I would personally recommend that you just keep the fucking ironwood, honestly. But, yeah, oh yeah. There's a reason why, like, Mira didn't have shit for you to do. Well, there's multiple reasons. One is Mira's, again, a boots-on-the-ground operative, agent for the Seekers. So she doesn't know what needs to get done in order to help the entire organization as a whole. And B is they just said they haven't had the time to sort of figure out what the fuck is going on and what could be done. So, yeah, you guys leaving town is, like, good. So now they'll get time to, like, sort of situate themselves.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about a third party that's just fucking around doing stuff.
Basically.
I'll be honest, I'm still recording this purely because, like, you're still playing with your gun. It's like, I want you to keep track of all the clicks.
So, yeah, fuck you. Oh, yeah, well... Too many bullets. Unless you have an infinite gun revolver.
It shoots all bullets. Or you have one of those revolvers that has, like, a chain of revolver rounds that just loop in.
Oh, yeah, like Hunt Showdown, yeah.
Yeah, which totally makes sense, right?
No, those existed, those are the thing.
What the fuck? No.
Yeah, they actually existed.
That's cool. How the
funny thing, the next revolver I get is the inspiration model for the first revolver you get in the game. The Caldwell Conversion pistol is the first revolver you get in Hunt Showdown, and that's the one. It's based off the 1871 Army Conversion revolver, I believe, and it's some number, some year, and that's the one I got. And it's gonna show up in the mail. And the reason I got that is, as cool as a break action revolver is, where you just fucking open the fucking top of it, I also do want a revolver where you can, like, you know, swing around on the side, you know, and just like, yeah. Like all the cool gun singers in the movies. That being said, the simple action of a revolver, this satisfying click, it's great. It's great. I will say that guns in this game do exist, but they aren't like normal guns. They're like magic guns. And one of you guys, I don't know when you guys can get one. We get Maestros, because guess where that shit is being done.
We should not be trusted with firearms.
Probably not. It will entirely depend on Connor. Like, trusting you guys with it. Which you probably won't do, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, like, none of us could use it besides Cares, and he ain't giving Cares a gun.
Well, I mean, any of you can, like, firearms is a different proficiency.
Oh, okay. But, like, the only one of us, well, maybe Aldrich, but I'm saying, like, the only one of us that has, like, I guess, interest in ranged weapons. I mean, Marshall, yes.
I mean, I'm sure Marshall would, but at the same time, it's magic guns. It's not really, like, a strength-based, like, bow or something, so... I don't know.
They are being developed. Get my hex weapon.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I mean, you could, honestly.
That Eldritch Blast got an extra kick to it, you know what I'm saying?
How would that work if I conjured a weapon? Because I can do that.
If you conjured a gun?
Yeah. Would that be possible?
Once you have seen one of these guns, I'd say yes on. Yeah. They're being, you guys already met the guy that's making them, Maestro Gaius. The other Maestro of Artificery, or the Nikolai Jand. And trust me, it's an entire adventure of how Gaius got to be Nikolai's journeykin.
That's a story.
It's a very peculiar story with some madness, but it did lead to Gaius getting a deeper insight into his respective Maestro.
It's like, oh, that's how you work. You don't, but somehow you do.
Yeah, something like that, honestly. And Gaius is from Silfall. That's why he's has a Texan accent because there's a subdivision of Siltfall on the south left, the southwest of it, that little like peninsula. Yeah, it's like Gold Texan. Yeah, guys got sent there to develop to develop military technology. That's his sponsorship fund.
Oh, neat.
You know, some people are just rich. Some people are legitimately here to learn. Some people are sent here because we need weapon creation and so forth. Boy, howdy, were they pissed when he said he won't be sending him shit.
Still gonna use your money, but bye, nerds.
He used their money to get through his schooling. But, like, here's the thing, like, he was their best bet at becoming a maestro. And then when he finally became a maestro, he's like, here's just a reimbursement, bye. And you can guess where that money came from. John. John reimbursed the entirety of all of it.
Good guy. I guess.
He's mad, not good.
It's good intentions?
Yep.
I don't know.
Good intention, I guess.
Unintentional good intentions?
More like, this might be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not like John is free from the idea either. He does work with a special watch. So. I may have to both do. Whatever. But, I just can't wait for you guys to get south. It's gonna be so fun.
Same.
So much fun. I will probably say, like, once you guys cross the spires going, like, are officially in this south, like, realm, that you'll have to pick Siltfall or Heartlands. Because, like, you're going to travel through one of them to get to their Keplins, and then, like, it will be, like, important as to which one you go through.
Okay. I thought you were gonna be like, choose which side to side with, and it's like,
I never have you do out the secrets and the slayers, don't worry.
Yeah, well, that's kind of makes sense, but it's just like, choose between two provinces, like, oh, fuck. And we have two people from different lands.
You will eventually get to that point.
Oh, fun. Goody.
Like, this faction shit, like...
It escalates.
Yeah. Like, like, we talked earlier about, like, World War I and stuff, with this faction turn shit, this, grand moves.
I wasn't here for that.
You weren't here for that. But we did talk about it. But yeah, it will eventually get to that point. If the campaign progresses long enough, like, it will hit the point of civil war. And then you guys just sort of gotta pick which side to help, who to diplomatize, that's not a word. You
Which
guys
one to
can
beat submission with words.
You guys can, yeah. You guys can peacefully do everything. I don't say it's easy. Diplomacy is never easy. That's why Burn Bear Virilius is the god of diplomacy, because he suffers so much. But, yeah, you guys can do it. It's in your hands. But it'd be too easy if I made it easy. And then, of course, you guys have, you know, people... Oh, bing, bing, boom.
Aldrich at this point would be fine with going the Heartlands route, because I don't think he feels ready enough to
go back into
confront his
Siltfall.
family. Yeah, and it would be a pretty long detour, I think, to go all the way up north.
Yeah, that's very true.
Those bridges are not burned to the ground, but they're smoldering.
They're getting there. They're getting there.
There's a bit of oil on them bridges. Oop, I muted you. Okay, not muted.
If I had to have an idea of how long this, like, where you guys are progressing to, finish your shit in the Twins, clear through so far the Heartlands, although from sounds of it, you guys are going Heartlands, at least for part of the ways. Keplins is going to be an entire ordeal. That can be quick or short, depending on how much shit you guys get wrapped down in it. And then Graffle should be a short trip, as you guys just head straight to the Maestros. And then you guys go to the Heartlands. And then from there, I have no fucking clue.
You haven't had to worry about that in probably the good part of the year.
I haven't had to worry about that since, like, fucking, like, January. Fuck.
I don't remember why we're going to the Heartlands.
Basically, Connor is just going to visit his old sponsor.
Yeah, and I have to drop off a certain package to.
You gotta drop off a package. Karis wants to go see their family, and yeah. But Connor did remark that his sponsor could probably start sending you guys up with shit down here in the south. Like, Duncan and the Spy Master can definitely do shit, but neither of them have ability.
But neither of them
Like,
what?
None of them are like actual nobility. Like, Duncan has a noble title, but he is not involved in the slightest with political noble circles, which is what the South operates through. Like, it has to. So, like, your best way in would be Connor's old sponsor. So,
And then the Spy Master can't exactly go parading around.
Exactly. The Spy Master can't even tell people that she's even around or alive. So, yeah. And then, obviously, Ariana, Pavel, Valeska, Cedric's not going to be able to help you with his noble title. Actually, no, he doesn't have a noble title anymore. Yeah, so he's noble born, doesn't mean he has a noble title anymore. In technicality, all of House Aurelius is dead, so Shine.
Ripimpus Vervimus.
Not really, considering how his parents tortured him, you know.
I mean,
and
fair.
Him and his siblings.
Are his siblings still around?
Oh no, they're dead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is not a Percival among Musil Kowalski to roll the third situation. No, his siblings are fucking dead. If I remember correctly, after, like, immediately, like, in the same, like, ceremony, when he and Valeska got married, the Spy Master offered to just sort of, like, look, the king knows you personally, I know you personally, you've done good for the entirety of the provinces, and probably the world, we could pull some strings and, like, put the Aurelius family back in the books. But Cedric's like, I don't give a shit, so no. And,
you could have a good lineage, I don't give two fucks.
Valeska remarked that if earlier in her life this had happened, she'd be, like, all over the idea of having a noble line, but now she doesn't care. After the adventure, she doesn't care anymore.
Nice.
I think everyone in the squad has had fucked up family. Actually, no, Duncan's normal. Duncan's the normie. Duncan's the normie. Pavel was normal until their campaign started.
Oh,
yeah.
crap.
Valeska, yeah, her mom's dead. Her dad's an asshole. Cedric's family literally tortured him. You guys are still dealing with Connor's family, so that's fun.
The multiple avenues of his family.
And then Ariana doesn't know her parents.
Because they just dumped her in a temple, basically.
Yep.
So, they're dicks.
Yep.
It was... I bet that was offered at some point by some, like, elder being. Just be like, hey, I can tell you who they are. Just like,
no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What was her response? Click, click.
Gods take you, and then, like, she fights whatever elder being offered it to her.
Sure, that works.
She doesn't, like, despite the group and, like, its composition with, she still doesn't like shit. She's lived in a very black and white world for most of her life, so she sort of prefers it, but just because of its, like, familiarity. It's very easy for her to just damn all monsters and be nice to all normal people. But then she got the assignment and met Cedric and Valeska, and then sort of realized, hey, people are sort of assholes too. And then, you know, sort of learn through Connor, hey, maybe not all monsters are dickheads. Until, you know, we're dickheads first.
That was fun. It's like, wait, you're a fucking changeling. It's like,
Oh, no, yeah, he spent a long time before he revealed that to any of them. A lot. Let's see, who knows who this? I mean, obviously you guys know Connor's a change. I mean, some of you know. Marshall still doesn't know.
Fair point.
His girlfriend knows. His sponsor knows. You guys know. The squad knows. The Spy Master knows, but that's not surprising.
I'm gonna hop off Discord.
Okay.
Thanks for
All
playing.
right, have a
Let
good
me
night, Fred.
I will. Thank you. Let me know when the next session's up. Yeah.
Okay.
We're probably gonna try to shoot for Tuesday or Thursday this coming week.
Cool.
Just so you know. All right, have a night, my dude.
Bye.
Peace.
Always typing something.
Just play
At
it.
this point, watch the things all are changed.
Fair enough.
Yo, that's pretty fair. Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I love you people that weird magic. And it's like, yeah.
I will say to you now, O, that I don't have a comprehensive list of the ores available at the town, whose name I already forgot. Sapro? I don't know. Something like that. Straegos. That was
Straegos.
it. I remember. Yeah, I don't have a comprehensive list, but I can tell you that adamantium is on the list.
So.
Yeah. So if he wants to make a battle axe that's just iron, wood, and unbreakable metal, like the statistical roll for it is there.
Nifty.
I just gotta populate the rest of the list before I start determining like how much chance it has. Because obviously, like if I put in like 5 more things and there's only 3 things on the list in the first place, then fucking big difference.
Just use like regular steel. Nah, just use iron. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. Copper? Sure. The gods would fucking smite you.
Let's see, it'd be mithril,
Damascus steel. Oh, it's so pretty.
mithril, steel. I mean, Damascus steel is still just normal steel. It's
Yeah,
just
but it's
fancy.
pretty.
I mean, yeah. Well, if you want Damascus steel, go to the exchange.
Fair enough.
So yeah, steel of the normal sort. Then the steel of the normal sort, or chalcum. I don't remember how it's called. Or chalcum. I mean, silver is obviously there. I mean, that's the same as steel. Like, obviously, it's there. What else? Mithril, silver, adamantium, copper. Goddamn, not copper. Steel. There's some other stuff. There's some other stuff I had in mind, but I can't remember off the top of my head because this revolver's stealing my intelligence. Yeah. Other than that, I still don't know how much food or drink is going to be in that town. Yes, I did point that from the very beginning, so go me. Thanks. I still have to figure out how much the town has. What else? Here's the thing: you guys can actually do like some like shady marketing practices and buy the food as like whatever price, and then just sell it for exorbitantly high prices.
I mean, Aldrich will try that probably.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Oh wait, no, we need to make good connections. We probably just give it to the Seekers to do with what they want, if we wanted to be smart enough.
That would probably be a good first step, I guess.
Yeah, it's something. And if they have a resource, then everyone will be like, oh shit, they have food. They're cool. Holy scalpel. I'm gonna, like, super circle underline that. Because it's just like, it's the one thing Connor mentioned. Hey, maybe you should grab this. And it's like, yeah. Gonna tattoo that on my arm now. Give me a minute.
Use Connor's way to cover whatever we can for the R. Fair.
We could. And he might just, like, side-eye us. It's just like, why is this number so high? That seems wrong. It's like, because there's a food shortage. And people desperately want food.
If you guys want to do that, that's on you.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. What else? Yeah, the trip... Any attempt towards Gallibur is going to be probably its own side job session. Or 2.
Where's Gallibur on the map exactly? Well, not exactly, but...
Ha!
Like,
You think I'm going to tell you where it is? You silly.
I just can't remember. Oh, right, that's why we're going to the town in the first place. Anyways.
Yep.
I just couldn't remember it was, like, on the south side or the north side of the...
I'm about to redo this random encounter shit.
Yeah, just to fill it up with more
Since,
stuff,
like,
because we're not marked.
Yeah, since like half of you are fucking... Or half of it is used up already, so...
Oh, boy, howdy.
half of the segment I was going to use, so to speak.
Right.
There's some things I take out because it doesn't fit the environment anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some things I take out when you pass by certain things. So like Gallagher and Mishka, like you guys wouldn't have encountered that on the way down from the toys. It only was applicable here. When Gallagher was relatively nearby. So I'm about to go dig through my mega list and then see what I have to repurpose or put back or whatever.
Wait, what are
and then obviously some things could just be fucking anywhere. Like we had today.
What are the 2 orange squares on the map? Because I just noticed those are there.
One of the orange squares is the Wayward Guard outpost.
Right. But there's one way to the right. You see that one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh. Well, that's weird.
I honestly don't remember. I know the brown one is the cursed town, yeah, the infected town. I'm also got to roll for like Connor's potential progress against a vaccine.
Which was one of my things I was gonna try and do. I literally wrote down help Connor with this thing, and it's like, oh, we're leaving town immediately. Damn it.
I mean, it's not like he's gonna finish a vaccine in a day.
Fair enough. And on the bonus side, if we could get that scalpel thing, I'm gonna say in quotation marks. I'm gonna just call it the Holy Scalpel.
Sure.
If we can get that, then it helps in some way, so, you know, whatever. Ow. And now the dog's barking.
There's no temples in Sevlis, unfortunately.
Because of reasons.
There's a historical reason for it.
I figured.
It basically came down to the point of all the holy people would go to Tirmur because it's fucking Tirmur, like literally a place of a miracle site.
Oh.
And also because the Keplins are on the other side, like right there. And then Sevlis was sort of just built as initially as like a Seeker Slayer